pistol blow. The kiss of Cherie peep, it's the mistletoe. See, my vision wasn't visible. I had to let some niggas go, they was low. No hard dealing, still in they feelings like the two fairies. Another fairy on the planned route. Bury everybody when they land scout. Eat the kid when it pan out. Your life at the track start, it ran out. In some cases, race is to blame, but the pay stayed the same. I ran through the rain like Pavali. They knows we poppin' like a nolly. Did a little trainer like a trolley. Now a G.O.D. This shit godly.
Every time I shake it up on the track, I move it. It's open every time, but I don't abuse it. If you ain't feeling this, then I bet you stupid. If you ain't feeling this, then I bet you stupid. Every time I shake it up on the track, I move it. It's open every time, but I don't abuse it. If you ain't feeling this, then I bet you stupid. If you ain't feeling this, then I bet you stupid. Every time I shake it up on the track, I move it. It's open every time, but I don't abuse it. If you ain't feeling this, then I bet you stupid. If you ain't feeling this, then I bet you stupid.
So, you are trying to block me, huh? That's fine. What's your style?
I don't have a style.
Ready, fight!
On the motherfucking beat. Daylight. Here we go. Don't tell me, motherfucker, this a real job. You talking to me funny, little bitch. We are not involved. These grown man bars is something he's gotta deal with. Bullet holes, scabs is nasty if I peel shit. I'm thinking if I kill shit, it's gotta be with real shit. Like riding foreign lands to get it buzzing like a field trip. The only way I die is if I do it myself. But even then, the chances slim of me losing myself. You can pick apart my heart but never understand this energy. I'm wishing nothing less than headshots for my enemies. So when I paint a messy scene, I know y'all gon' be feeling me. I said headshot, and I know y'all thought of Kennedy. That King Kong flow, I know you heard the legend. The man who hits people guaranteed a spot in heaven. If you check my intellect, then you know I rap with levels. Terrorizing plain shit way before 9/11. Every time I shake it up on a track, I move it. It's doping every time, but I don't abuse it. If you ain't feeling this, then I bet you stupid. If you ain't feeling this, then I bet you stupid. Every time I shake it up on a track, I move it. It's doping every line, but I don't abuse it. If you ain't feeling this, then I bet you stupid. If you ain't feeling this, then
I bet you stupid. No, you're not stupid. No, just
No, not me.
You're not stupid. You're stupid if you scroll past this interview and you don't watch it. Yeah, I'm mean. So, welcome everybody to Zoetic Productions. We have Hitman Chris today, and you'll have to forgive him if his internet is just slightly spotty. We'll be patient if it is. You're either sitting like a statue or...
All
Okay,
right, we're
back.
good.
We're good. Yeah, we're just
We're
like, if your internet goes out, we'll just wait. You know what I'm saying? I sent you the link.
I think I just I got it. I think I just froze out because I was sharing the link.
Oh, nice. Yeah, don't worry about sharing it then
Yep.
if you freeze up. We already got a like here. What's going to happen in this interview, Hitman Chris?
What? Oh
What's
man,
the
we're gonna
exciting
talk
thing?
here. I'm sorry.
What's the exciting thing that people are going to win in this interview if they get the questions answered properly in the comments?
They're gonna win a shirt. They're gonna win a jar for their, their materials. They're gonna win a one of a kind ashtray. They're gonna win a CD, some stickers. They're gonna all types of good shit. I like to throw random stuff in there, so don't even. That's like mystery box shit.
Nice. This is generous. This is really cool. I'm actually going to get a picture of it while we talk. But tell us where you're from. Where are you at right now?
Well, I'm currently in East Chicago, but I'm from Chicago.
Okay, dope.
Mm-hmm.
Dope.
Yes,
What part of Chicago?
Oh, back of the yards. Back of the yards, born and raised.
Hell yeah. What is that like?
Mm-hmm. Oh man, what is that like? That's fucking dangerous. Yeah, it is, man. You gotta have thick skin for this culture.
How many children do you have? I'm just kidding.
I have, I have two that I know of.
Okay. So it is pretty common, right, to have children at a very young age in that area.
Yeah, it is. It is. My parents were very young having me too, and I'm the oldest of five. So it's common to have had them young and to have big fucking families.
So you probably raised your siblings?
I helped. I did help raise my siblings. We weren't too far apart, but I was definitely there to do a lot of work, to say.
Yeah. Well, so the culture is pretty intense. Would you say, go ahead, move out to Chicago? Or would you say that when you live in Chicago, you just can't, it's kind of hard to get out?
It is kind of hard to get out because once you're in Chicago, you make yourself known. Especially doing what I do. Doing the music, the battles, all types of video shit. You get known, and even when you try to leave, you're still stuck right back into where you were. You're still followed by all the issues that go on, or just you're just drawn back because that's where the business is. And that's where all the love is. So I mean, why wouldn't you go back?
Right, right. That's where your roots are.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
so tell me how Chicago helped influence you with your music career.
Chicago influenced me because it's like you said, like it's a wide culture, very colorful culture. People from not here coming here, struggling even when they get here. It's been a struggle when I was since I was young, and I see the people around me just struggling just as much as I was. They had to wear the fucking thrifty clothes, fucking wick food and shit like that. Fucking pantries.
We'll just wait until he can come back in. His internet's a little bit spotty right now. You back?
Are we good?
Yeah, we're good. It's probably not going to do that very often, and if it does, we'll just chill and wait for you. So you're saying there,
All right.
food stamps or you call it WIC or whatever, or what did you call
Yeah,
it?
it was Wick.
Yeah, WIC.
It's Wick, but but we know him for food stamps and EBT.
Yeah, yeah, that's kind of common everywhere. If I was rich
Right.
as fuck, I would still be wearing thrift store clothes.
I mean, now that I'm used to it, yeah, I might as well. I still do.
It's like why would you spend a shit ton of money on clothes when you can just get them for a couple bucks? Makes no
Right.
sense.
Yeah, it's just the way the culture is blending into now. You got to have nice shit, and if you wanna stay relevant.
Speaking of that, if you do want to have nice shit and stay relevant, whoever is watching, if you answer the comments, I just downloaded a picture of the merch. Oh, there's no shirt in there, but so explain this merch to us.
Well, so that is the shirt, the big the black right there. That
Oh,
is the
underneath
shirt.
it. Oh, okay, I see it
Yeah,
now. Dope.
yeah,
That's dope.
that's the shirt. Yeah, that's the shirt. You got the CDs, and that's the ashtray, one of a kind. You get a couple lighters, you get the jar, and you get a handful of stickers. And I definitely like to throw personal stuff in there. You'll find something random in my house, in my room, and I'll definitely throw it in the package.
That's
Off the
sick.
record stuff.
That's cool.
I've sent somebody in Missouri. Shout out to my friend Tori. I sent her a coupon for Wendy's, and it was already expired. And when she had gotten it, she sent me a message like, "Oh, dude, I got like halfway excited when I seen the coupon until I seen it was expired." And I was like, "Oh shit, my bad. I just thought it was a random shit."
Mm-hmm. That's special. Like I love that. The random shit is more. I appreciate it sometimes more than just the basic merch, but you know,
Yeah,
it's cool to throw in that personal.
yeah,
So
definitely.
Hitman, like, where are you? You're based in Chicago. Have you traveled out here, or how far do you think your music has spread out?
Man, I look at my stats a lot, and right now, recently, I've been seeing a lot of work going on in Finland. I don't know what's going on over there. I had a friend in Netherlands that made my beats. Shout out to Mock Beats. I have a I get around, so I know that there's music going on in Netherlands. I know that I got people in Mexico. I know I got people in New York. I know I got people in California. I know I got people in Michigan, Indiana, Chicago. I'm the whole like a lot of the Midwest too. I got a lot of love from Midwest.
Hell
But
yeah.
yeah, definitely. And then after doing this song with Daylight, I've definitely boosted up a lot from the West Side too. That's big pluses. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Like California,
Mm-hmm.
basically. Hell yeah.
Yeah, Arizona over there, Nevada. Yep.
Well, we're West
Shout
Side.
shout
We're
out
West Side.
everybody over there. Yeah.
Utah, Salt Lake City. You should come on out. It's fun.
Oh, definitely. Give me a reason. Let's go.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. If you did decide, I could hook you up with some promoters, get you
Oh,
on quick.
definitely. All right.
Yeah, if
Oh,
you ever want to. As a matter of fact, Seth, if you're watching this, there you go.
right.
Mr. Crow Promotions and Doron, they're dope homies. Hitman Chris, come on
All
out.
right. Yes, sir.
Um,
Right here. Been
hell
here. It's
yeah.
work.
So do you tour a lot?
Man, before this COVID stuff, I was supposed to go tour. I was supposed to go tour with fuck, man, I don't even remember his name. It was some J something. I don't remember what it was, but we were supposed to set up a tour, and we were gonna go from New York back over here towards the Midwest. And I was gonna pass Chicago, stay home for a day or two, and then I was gonna go back out to Missouri to continue the tour. But the same week I was waiting for confirmation, I started seeing on the news it's spreading, and then a couple days later it's hit the U.S. and I'm like, ah man, I hope they don't make a big deal out of this. And sure enough, 4 years later, we're still halfway recovering from this.
You know what I'm recovering from the most? I bought ICP tickets and never got a refund.
Oh shit, for real? For where? For what show?
For Salt Lake, they were going to come out. And it got canceled because of COVID. And I never got a
Uh,
refund. And I missed out. I
oh
missed out on
man,
a lot of shows.
yeah, man, a
The
lot of
whole
shows are
business, the
canceled
whole
because of
music
this.
business just went. It was so fucked up.
Yeah,
But now everybody's back out there.
yeah, everybody's trying, and everybody that needed to rest is taking a big rest. Now we coming back strong. We coming back ready to go. Motivation. You know what I'm
hmm
saying? Ready to rock this shit out.
Hell yeah. Definitely motivation, that's for
Hmm.
sure. And it's cool as hell. Like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of love going on out there with tours and shows that are going down. So, should definitely come on out. But
No, definitely.
I
I'll
want to
make my
ask,
way.
yeah, definitely. I want to ask you some questions besides music too. Like, what band or artist do you bump that we would not expect?
Depeche Mode.
What's your favorite
You
Depeche
ever
Mode song?
heard? Oh man, Behind the Wheel. That's definitely one of my favorite ones.
Nice.
Yeah, I like a lot of that type of music. I'm very open to a lot of music. I'm actually currently this year I've been listening to one new album that I have not heard in my lifetime every day. So while I'm at the gym, I'll listen to a whole album from beginning to end. Even if I don't like it, I'll just stick it out and like waste it. Fuck it. I wasted an hour, but I just want to open my mind to new things. I've listened to
Mhm.
So some old school stuff, some stuff I missed out on, some new stuff that was, drop the day of, and it's been definitely an experience, picking up on new stuff that I've never heard before, and artists that people have suggested, and they're like not in the genre that I'd even think I'd listen to, but it's like, damn, this is really nice. I'd bump this, random.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. That's cool that you do that. And do you go on people's playlists and do that to help them out, like artists?
No,
Or
yeah, definitely, definitely. I actually have a playlist. If y'all want to hit my inbox with all your music, send me a link. Send me specific links on Spotify. I have a playlist that I like to add artists. Anybody. Anybody that wants to throw something in, local artists, anybody that would like to throw something out my way. I
hell
got I got
yeah.
to show love. I like to I like to play this playlist every now and around. Definitely at the gym. I'm a gym rat. I'm always there, and I love my music, so I'm always bumping something.
So do you work out to the full album? And then you're like, okay, that was a good workout.
Yeah, no, no. Well, I'm there for a routine, but I'll listen to the whole album like while I'm there. It just happens. It just plays on through.
That's hella cool. So you guys listen
Yeah.
to this. If you need some support and if you need someone to listen to your stuff and do you give feedback? Do you comment on things too? Are you pretty
No, no, definitely. No,
that is
I
so
I'm
appreciated.
I'm very active. You want me to comment on some?
Yeah, that is so appreciated in the world, especially in the underground when people just need to be listened to. A lot of times people put out an album and it's cool and everything, but it doesn't get heard, you know? So that's dope.
No, definitely, definitely, and yeah, definitely. People need a little bit of help, especially for somebody that's been here. I've been here for well over 10 years, doing this. And I know that it's not easy, especially with this whole transition to making everything digital and making everything streaming. Nobody cares that you're outside with a CD anymore, but it's so easy to click things. People are quick to just look past it and they don't even care. Like, oh yeah, I'll check it out. And they never go back to it, especially if you're
Mhm.
not as popular as the last person, they don't want to give you the time. And then there's them undercover haters that don't give a shit about, you actually making music. So you don't get that time, but you don't get that true honesty. And
Right.
and we in the business of doing this, we would love that honesty, because we need to fix our craft.
Hmm. I have an idea. Do you want me to share it with you? Tell me what you think.
Definitely.
USB, you sell USBs at shows. They're like signed or whatever, you sign them. And then they put it in their freaking computer. It's in their library or they put it in their car and bump it, you know?
See, that's definitely something to look into to invest.
So
You
like
got to look.
USB albums.
Definitely. And cars even have USB slots now to just
Hmm.
play off of shit. Because some cars don't even play CDs anymore.
Right? I mean, mine
That's
does.
wild.
It's
I
so
mine does too, but the newer ones they don't play
but
CDs
that's
anymore.
the thing. Like cars are where I listen to the CDs I get from shows. So like
Uh huh.
most of my shows, the collection from shows is in the actual, compartment in there. But the USB is pretty cool because it's pretty universal. It goes into devices and your computers or whatever you want. So
Yeah, I've had that idea a couple times, but it's a matter of just getting USBs in surplus, or even finding somebody a service that'll just fill that USB, in bulk.
yeah, that's dope. That's the bulk services are good. So
Yeah, definitely.
so how about we bump a song? We have played Bet You Stupid a couple times. It's on the promo and I was playing it when we started this interview. Um, how about you tell me about Crash Test Dummy? Tell me about the song.
Man, Crash Test Dummy. I made Crash Test Dummy with intentions of just having fun at shows because I like to write songs to incorporate moving around in the show. So when Crash Test Dummy, I say back and forth, and I usually get the crowd, to chant with me because it's easy to to get into as well. So I like to have fun in my shows. I thought this was a real bouncy song. The what I'm talking about is just off the wall. And in the making of this beat, I had an idea of a sound that I wanted, and I told my friend that my boy Crucifix, shout out to Crucifix, look him up for all your producer needs.
No way. Crucifix, like crucifix.
No, Cruise FX. Sorry, Cruise FX. Yeah, and I was trying to get this sound right. This instrumental. I was talking about a bass, and I was telling him how I wanted to sound. I was sounding like it has to go like run that, run that, run that, run that. So I had him because he has a deeper voice than I do. I had him record it so he can get the layout of it, and we never went back to remove it and replace it with an instrument. So it's his voice under it saying run that, run that, run that, run that, run that. So that's always going to be in history. Those are like the Easter eggs of things, because if you really listen to the instrumental, you can hear that repetitive run that, run that, run that, run that, and that's my voice. Yeah, and that's my boy. So just humming under it, under the song, because we were supposed to replace it with a guitar or a bass, and we just never went back to do it because we were just so caught up in making sure everything else was rolling well, and we just thought, hey, why fix what's not broken? This shit was rolling.
That's how it was created, right? So keep it.
Yeah,
that's sick.
Definitely. Mm-hmm.
Well, let's play this. Crash Test Dummy by Hitman Chris, everybody.
Oh.
Let's get it. Yo, I'm bringing that one that'll rattle the box. The big man down in bottles like you're taking a shot. I stay hot like I brought the cops down on the block. Road race to the top just in case you forgot. After all this time, man, I finally see ain't nobody spitting fire at a higher degree. On point to the vein like I'm out of a vein. Intervene and sing with the obscenities. Homicide a boss, so tagging rappers that become a factor of what I'm after. You don't wanna fuck around and piss off the master. Pound for pound, man, I bring disaster from the sky, no lie. Gonna ride till I die. Got a fire in my eyes that illuminates my pride. Raised in the shot, Hermitage 45. Never ran from my pride, I take them on to the light. Bring that heat and you better burst it, cause fucking with Hitman just ain't worth it.
This hip hop ain't a damn thing funny. We about to get loose like a Crash Test Dummy. Get them all moving when we bring it to force, like back and forth, back and forth. This hip hop ain't a damn thing funny. We about to get loose like a Crash Test Dummy. Get them all moving when we bring it to force, like back and forth, back and forth.
Now I run it, I fund it from under the ground. I got big green bags when I'm popping it loud. OG Hitman, this is what you found. 2 middle fingers up, that's a wicked clown. Hotels kick us out cause we causing a war. Mixing darks and lights and throwing up on the floor. All out mayhem, this is what I adore. You begging us to stop, making to do it some more. Was it my name was Buster? I just don't trust you. Get my boy A-Rod, come around and rush you. If the crowd don't talk, then the feds don't stalk. When the charges drop, then my mans go walk. Charge to the game, downloadable content. Cause my bill of sale will be another bomb threat.
This hip hop ain't a damn thing funny. We about to get loose like a Crash Test Dummy. Get them all moving when we bring it to force, like back and forth, back and forth. This hip hop ain't a damn thing funny. We about to get loose like a Crash Test Dummy. Get them all moving when we bring it to force, like back and forth, back and forth.
I thought I told you that I won't stop, I will rock it. Jump up, snatch the mic and just drop it. Disrespectful for a fucking profit. Trying to make a meal off of fucking profits. Man, I'm on to the rhythm of an automatic. Midwest side story always ending tragic. Jumping them in the mix, snap back elastic. Carbon copies get smacked for acting. Snooze ass niggas getting jacked for napping. Trap ass niggas getting trapped and trapping. Fuck the internet, I ain't cyber-macking. You can catch me outside, get it crack-a-lacking. With that being said, don't let the bullshit blind you. This microphone check was just to remind you.
This hip hop ain't a damn thing funny. We about to get loose like a Crash Test Dummy. Get them all moving when we bring it to force, like back and forth, back and forth. This hip hop ain't a damn thing funny. We about to get loose like a Crash Test Dummy. Get them all moving when we bring it to force, like back and forth, back and forth. This hip hop ain't a damn thing funny. We about to get loose like a Crash crash test dummy. Get them all moving when we bring it to force, like back and forth, back and forth. This hip hop ain't a damn thing funny. We about to get loose like a crash test dummy. Get them all moving when we bring it to force, like back and forth, back and forth.
This hip hop ain't a damn thing funny. We about to get loose like a crash test dummy. Got them all moving when we bring in the force, like back and forth, back and forth.
I love it. Look at that was dope.
Oh yeah, thank you.
I'm gonna start it over. Nope. We want to hear it again, right?
Shout out to Cruise FX. You know, he was on the hook too. He produced it. So, you know, mad love to my homie Cruise FX. Go follow him on everything.
Hell yeah. Comment his name in the comments after this interview so we can hear who he is.
You froze.
I froze.
Is it me or is it you?
It was you. I'm good.
Am I
Are you
freezing
good?
or are you freezing?
We're good now, right?
Uh-oh.
I think. Can you see
it's
me?
me.
I'm moving. While he's trying to figure out his internet.
All right.
I just want to say, subscribe to Hitman Chris's YouTube channel. You put a lot of music out. A lot. I love your channel. Can you hear me now?
Thank you. I can hear you. Yep.
Yeah, you put out a lot of music,
Awesome.
and I think I probably bump your channel more than most on my that I've subscribed to.
That's love. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I love your craft, and I love your sound, your vibe, and your 10 years. 10 years?
10 plus years. Yeah, definitely 10 plus years. Yeah, 10 plus years. Yeah, definitely. I've been trying to make music since 2006, but I've been into making music and performing and recording for a little over 10 years now.
Damn, that's a decade. That's a whole decade dedicated. Who have you worked with in the last 10 years that has been like the top person, the one that you've just loved working with?
Oh man, definitely my friend Cruise Effects. I had a pleasure of doing a song with Daylight. He's definitely one special one to work with, you know. And the song that came out of it was fucking awesome. I have a music video for that. That's on YouTube and Facebook. You can stream that shit. That was an awesome song. That was an awesome experience. Man, I had a song with a member from Wu-Tang, but that kind of fell through and that kind of made me sad. But yeah, so I rather not mention the name because it's just a sad thing. But you know, we all move on and we get forward. But I am working currently. This is actually the first official announcement that I'm making it now. So if you ain't here, you know you ain't the first to hear it. I'm doing a track with Insane Loke out of Texas. Yeah, I'm bringing him out of the catacombs. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. Hell yeah! I bet that is fun as hell. I can't wait to hear it. When is it gonna drop?
Oh man, I think honestly, I don't know. I'm debating if I want to keep that one under wraps until the album, or if I should like let it out with a lyric video or something. You know, I'm debating still.
Mm-hmm. That's dope. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm definitely trying to stay relevant, and I'm definitely trying to put some work in and make some good music. You know, it's not even about just putting out content to be relevant. I want good shit out so it can stay relevant, so people can look at it like, damn, this is actually art. This is something that he put effort into, you know.
Mm-hmm. It's like your
present y'all with a
archive.
masterpiece.
Yeah, it's your archive too. Like what you put out speaks loud, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely, man. And I, like I said, it's just a matter of putting out good music and just staying true to yourself too, because It's so easy to lose yourself in this fucking industry now. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. I I feel like people need to be true to themselves. Otherwise, their music doesn't have passion. It doesn't come out strong, you know? Like if you're just going in a genre just to go into it because it's popular or whatever, and you don't feel it, what are you doing?
Right. You're just taking over the fucking culture and just squeezing them for what they got. I mean, no, no.
Mhm.
Because
Um,
I have a lot of hip hop roots and I have a lot of rock roots, you know, like so I could come out with a rock album if I wanted to, because fuck it, you know, why not? I've always wanted to, but you probably won't catch me doing a country album or a techno album or a fucking you know, fucking reggaeton album. You ain't gonna see me doing some random ass shit that just happens to be popular.
right. Popular, schmopular. Fuck that. You gotta act like it's just gotta you gotta feel it. I'm a feeler, you know? I gotta feel the music. And the
Mm-hmm.
quality of your music
Definitely.
has always been stellar from the first time I
Thank you,
heard
thank
your
you, thank
stuff.
you.
And I'm trying to remember, I don't even remember when I interviewed you. It was a good 3, 4 years ago, maybe, or 5, 6, I don't know. It
It was actually
was
about
it was it COVID
6 years
era?
ago, 2000. The end of, no, it was right before COVID era.
Okay. That was a good
It was
interview.
right
And
before COVID. Yep.
that's when I learned about your music, and I've been
Hmm.
listening to it ever since. So that's one of the reasons why I love Zoetic Productions. I love meeting new artists because sometimes you just never know until you meet somebody what they're about, and when you have that connection with an artist, you're bumping their shit for the rest of your life. So if you guys
Yeah.
would like to ask questions, I'm not seeing a lot of comments on this today. I don't know if you guys are all sleeping because it's Sunday, but get out of your
Uh,
fucking
uh,
beds. Come
yeah,
on,
man,
where
I'm
you
here.
at? I'm not violent. I'm not mean, but I'm just like, get up.
Let's
I
go.
could, I could arrange to have people come to your house and put ice in your bed. You know, it's like
Ice
I'm not
challenge. What's up?
not that mean, but come on, we need some viewers, and we're giving out free shit tonight.
Yeah, definitely,
So
man. You got to be here for that.
I say if nobody gets on here and plays our game to win this shit, you get to decide who it goes to.
I definitely.
And
All right.
I say we punk people. What do you think?
You punk people.
Is there
You
anybody
said
you
we
want to
punk them.
punk and give them the link and have them get on and punk them, and they'll be like, "What is this?" And you'll be like, "I just thought of it."
Nah,
I
nah.
mean, we only have a few people watching right now. Hey, if you're watching right now, come on, put your shit down. Hop in the comments.
Mhm.
We'd appreciate that.
Talk to me.
But who do you want to punk for reals?
I'd like to punk the president. Why not? He seems the easy target.
Do you have his Facebook Messenger though?
I do. I
Oh,
do. I talk with him on a very regular basis.
well, no wonder, dude. I'm just kidding. No
I
blame.
I
No blame
know.
to you.
No,
No
no,
blame to you.
you're probably right.
I mean, at least maybe you could at least like give him some good greens so maybe his head can get on straight.
I thought I was, and I guess it was doing the quite opposite.
The country's going to hell.
Hmm. Yeah, but I don't get into politics like that.
Yeah. But yeah, like I'm serious. I might even punk somebody if you can't think of anybody.
Yeah,
Um,
let's punk somebody. Go for it.
let's see, who could I punk? Punk that person. And if they get on, if they get into the link, they're like, "What is this?" Then oh, I know a perfect person. So tell us about any new projects or new music that you're putting out right now, besides the one with Loke.
While I'm working on that, I got a track with TZ Duh. I don't know if you're familiar with him. He's in Chicago as well.
Mm-mm.
Shout out to TZ. I got a song with him coming out eventually with the project, and I'm working on battle rap as well. So I got a battle with J Major in a month in Wisconsin actually in Milwaukee. You know he got something coming to him. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to fuck some shit up. You know, but battle rap is what I've been kind of sticking to a lot lately and trying to be relevant in because that's where it's at. You know.
It's my boy Sonny Farias. It's Sonny K9. He says that Crash Dummy track was hard. I knew you would love it.
Thank you,
I'm go
Sonny. Appreciate it. Much
go
love.
hang out with Sonny later today. I'm gonna bump your music for him.
There you
Thanks
go.
for
Tell him
getting.
to follow.
Thanks for if you have good internet, Sonny, I could bring you in. He's my co-host a lot. Um,
Okay, that's what's up.
appreciate it. Share, share, share. If you know anybody that would just that we could punk and just bring in, they'll be like, "Where am I?" We'll be like, "You're in my backyard, in my studio," you know. But
You're you're online with the ones.
we are the ones.
That
So,
ones.
so what was like the biggest mistake that you've ever made by making a track? Like, or what was the worst track that you've ever made? You're your own critic too, but what do you think it was?
All right, you went in and out. What was the question? I'm sorry.
What was the worst track you ever made?
Worst track I've ever made. Oh
Mm-hmm.
man. It's funny. I think I was just listening to it the other day. Um, you got to look up DST Records. That was the old school shit. That was part of a crew that I was with, and man, there was one song on there I we did, but I didn't really particularly feel. And I was like, you know what, let me open up this song because I just wanted to get my verse out the way too, because I was actually the first one to finish writing the verse. But I just felt like let me knock this shit out. What the fuck was it called? Do Me Like That.
Mm-hmm.
Pause, you know what I'm saying? But oh, but it was like why you do me like that? You're like why like talking to a female or talking to whoever the fuck you over, but I thought it was okay at the time, but I wanted to knock out tracks, and that's why I have the problem with that type of problem and with people just putting out bullshit, because I felt some type of way about it later after hearing it again. I was like, man, I could have done without it.
Huh. You want to do me like that? Girl, I love you, baby. No, not like that. Do you know that song? Don't do me like that. Don't do
Yeah, shit like that, shit
like
like that.
like you could use that on the track. Don't do me like that.
We should have. It would have been a little more interesting.
Yeah. Do you feel like when you write music for like love, it's stepped over a lot?
And where was it?
If you write music about love or happy stuff, do you feel like it's stepped over a lot?
Kind of, yeah. I feel like there's like some bouncy songs and like happen like upbeat things that could be getting a little more attention, but they don't always go. And then, it's not even just me either. There are better songs out there with better positive messages in it, and they do get overlooked, a lot. Like
Mm-hmm.
like what's a good underrated artist? Like Brother Ali, he's definitely a underrated artist,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Brother
you
Ali
know.
is somebody that I listen to though, and inspiration is
Yeah.
important. So I think
Hmm.
inspiration is kind of a different category because there's like the happy like oh and it turns into mainstream. But what do you think? What you how many different styles do you rap, and how diverse are you with your music?
I mean, I like to stay a little diverse. I definitely love storytelling. I could do the fast rap, the Tech Nine shit, I do favor a lot of the old school style hip hop,
Mm-hmm.
and and somebody told me that someone claimed that I wasn't hip hop, I was some kind of fucking watered down trap one time, and I'm like, nah, what the fuck does that even mean? Yeah, I was like, what does that even mean? I don't know, I thought it was a goofy ass question.
Oh, what's up, Olivia? Hey, what's going on? You could win merch. They're
Yeah,
they're some of my great. She's one of my best fans. She's bought a lot of my merch. She's really cool
awesome, awesome.
and good
Shout out
homegirl.
Olivia.
Good homegirl.
Shout
What
out
is
Olivia.
good? Hey, this is what we're gonna do. Instead of us asking you a question and you answering, how about you ask Hitman Chris and the ultimate question that you've wanted to ask an artist or ask him?
Definitely.
Just ask any question you want, and if it's a good question, you'll be eligible to win the merch. Maybe we'll have a few people ask some questions, and whoever asks the best question by your judgment
All
will win.
right,
Sound good?
definitely. I'm down with
Okay.
that.
Cool. I think she's thinking. I can tell she's thinking. I can feel it in the air. The wheels are turning and they're like creating some kind of aftershock. But yeah,
Right.
thank you guys for watching this interview. We appreciate you, and I just really want to bring some light to Hitman Chris. Now, you said you do like rap battles.
Yeah. Hmm.
Do you freestyle?
Man, I'm very bad at freestyling.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm very bad at freestyling. I'm working on it. I can't put that out in the world, in the universe, that I'm never gonna do it. But I am I write. I do a lot of writing, and that's how my craft works. I just put it all down in words and get it down to perfection before it's performed anywhere.
Uh huh. Right. So, what is your exact process?
For battle rap, my process is I find myself taking down a lot of notes with punchlines. So I also have another battle at the end of July versus Ugly on Dignity Battle for It League. Go check them out. Shout out Cheese. She's I write down a lot of ugly bars, like anything that I think of a punchline for, something witty, I'll go back to my notes and I'll just put the punchline in because I know I just need to set it up towards that, or I'll reverse it and start with that and start to set it up into a bigger punchline. But
Mhm.
but but after that, I go into writing it all. I start eventually when I get a whole chunk of fucking material down. I'll start rehearsing it, and I'll start timing myself because these battles are timed a lot, like 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. Like the next two battles I have are 3 rounds, 2.5 minutes each, and I don't know how tight they're going to be on time. So I'm trying to make sure the timing is proper with that.
We got two contestants
But
here.
after that, I record my awesome,
Good.
awesome, awesome.
You record your
After
what
that,
now?
I record my I record my rounds, and then I'll just rehearse them in my head so I can start picking up on how I'm gonna move on the stage with it. Because there's also the factor of stage performance. People got to visually look at you and enjoy what they're looking at.
Mm-hmm. And you're creating that story, so they need to be able to see it completely, right? Feel
Hmm.
it.
Definitely,
That's dope.
definitely.
So everybody's process is different, but yours sounds pretty like intricate, and your skills are so top notch that you can feel it and hear
Yeah.
the music. We have
Hmm.
a couple contestants.
All right.
Olivia says, I'm going to ask both questions. Okay. She said, how to become a rapper? Or how does battling differ from writing songs? You kind of just did discuss that, but answer away.
How do you become a rapper? you gotta feel music, you know, you gotta really feel it. And I don't want to say approve, but I just frown upon people that just don't know how to rap and they just want to do it just to do it. But I feel like it's not like it's a skill. You got to feel it. You know, you got to feel what you're saying. You got to feel what you're putting out into the world. You know, because this is the most thing. People listen and they feel what you're saying. And if you're just not good at it, it puts a damper on people that are actually trying and they don't want to hear it. You know, that's where a big chunk of the problem is now because they just want to jump into this mix and it's caca.
Yeah. They're like everybody has their own right to rap or sing or do whatever. But there's a certain point where you're like you're kind of wasting professional people's time or
Yeah, man.
wasting other people's time or your own time. It's like
It's a very weird line to cross because it's like you can't tell nobody not to create, you know, whatever they feel comfortable creating, you know, but it's like you can't expect people to push you if it just isn't good. There's got to be a limitation of what you feel and what people have to listen to because anybody that puts a song out, they're like, okay, well, this is it. I want to be famous off of this, and it's like it's not that good. And how do you tell somebody it's not that good? You know, without being brutally honest. You know,
what I've learned along the way because I'm new at music, the silence when they don't say anything. So
definitely. Like,
heartbreaking. It's so heartbreaking. You're like, do you like the song?
uh, it's like you get no reaction. It's like they don't want to give you their real reaction.
It's like, oh
This is
wait, okay, well that was nice actually. Now I know I need to work on it. I don't want to know. Just kidding. I'm kidding. But
right.
so next question: how does battling differ from writing songs?
On songs, you have a lot more structure or a lot less structure to detail into because you're just going off of a beat and that's where your structure is at. You're trying to count on numbers, the 1 2 3 1 2 3. You know, you're stuck to that. But as far as battling, you can get as creative, you can get as wild as you want.
We got somebody to
You
ask
know
you a question. Lucky 420 is
Uh-huh.
coming up. Oh, the punking worked. Here we go.
Oh
Lucky
yeah.
420. Oh, she fell off the stage. She fell
Uh
off the
oh.
stage. You fell off the stage real quick. Lucky
Uh
420,
oh.
tell us, how does it feel to be on the stream right now?
I feel very blessed.
Awesome.
So, are you up
Man.
to ask some questions?
Sure, I can. I am up to ask any questions.
Ask a question. Go ahead.
Hit
All
us.
right. Okay. All right. What does it feel like being like out there?
Man, it's if you have a problem with personal space, that shit's out the fucking window. You know, because people are always gonna be all up in your business, all up in, questioning what you're doing, trying to see what you're on. And once you start doing something a little bit interesting, they think that's what your whole life is, just you're just shitting interesting.
Hmm.
Honestly, that sounds so hard right there, bro. That's
It
like,
it can be.
yeah, because you have to on it. Probably, honestly, you probably have to spend a lot of
Oh,
money.
she froze. Am I frozen?
You're frozen.
Oh,
You'll
give me a second.
or
Can you see
everybody's
me now?
freezing. I can see you just fine. He's got some cam
Hold
problems,
on.
internet issues today. We just have to
Oh,
wait
okay.
and it'll get back catch back up. You caught back up?
Yep, there it goes.
We good?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
to be continued. So it's really hard, bro. What's up? Finish what you're saying.
All right, we're here. What was I saying? No, it's
No,
just you just don't get no more personal space, you know? That's just basically it.
yeah, that's like I can feel that. honestly, because like there's a bunch of people around you and they want your autograph and they want like, hey, I want your autograph, I want this, I want that. And it's like, hey, I want your picture and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah, I've had that after a couple shows. But it's nice to an extent, because they want to just be all up in your business and they just want to be your personal friend after that. But sometimes it just
Yeah.
doesn't roll that way.
Yeah, that's true because there's certain people on there it's just like, damn.
Yeah, there are this different though. Like for instance, I've met a lot of cool ass people at shows and have made really good friends. And then there's the other end where I have some really weird ass people, like stalker borderline, you know? But it's
Yeah.
always
Right.
nice, like when you're at a show and people are like all on your merch and all on your music and all like, that was dope, you killed it, you killed it. I love that. Don't you?
Yeah, yeah,
It's
definitely.
cool. It's cool.
You
Yeah.
like the good vibes and stuff like that too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm not trying to peek, but I like that elephant on your wall. That's dope, bro.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're welcome. That
So
is
yeah,
really cool. I think
that
you're. Oh, go
is
ahead.
the
Go ahead,
that's the elephant. The yogi
Yep.
right?
Hmm.
hon.
To interject just really quickly, what does that mean to you, Hitman Chris? Tell us something interesting about yourself that most people don't know. Are you a yogi?
Well, Yogi.
A yogi frozy, a frozy yogi, a frozen
Oh,
yogi.
Oh, oh
that's
my God.
funny.
No, I'm not. I'm not sure what that is.
Okay, you're good then. I was just asking you if you're a yogi, like, that's because the elephant and the and all of that is related into
Uh,
that enlightened stuff. Just wondering if you connected with
oh,
it.
no, not as much as I think I should be.
Hell yeah. So tell us, like, did you finish asking the question? Did you finish answering it? I interrupted it.
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
No, no, I think I finished
Yeah.
answering.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sunny says, I like the bear.
The bear, the elephant,
The bear of.
the
It's a
bear.
scary
Ah,
bear. It's a scary bear.
Oh
So
wow.
I do have a question for you. I want to go back to that rap battling thing. I asked if you freestyle and you said you rap battle. What is the difference between those two?
Battle rap. There's people think that it's all freestyle. Not a lot of it is. There are artists, there are battlers that freestyle their whole rounds, but it's usually people they write for the material. They don't want to go up there and mess up and just have nothing to talk about.
So is it kind of like wrestling where it's all the battle is prepared? Or
See, I
do
want
you, like do you participate with the other person, or is it more like you just have your lines and you pull them out when you're ready and it falls into place appropriately? Is it improv
so I
or
it's not I wouldn't say improv, but it's preparing yourself to a fight. It's basically a fight. It's a lyrical fight. You go in there ready to hear this person tear you apart. They're gonna talk about anything they want to talk about to fuck you up. They're very violent with their words, and a lot of battle rap people get very into your personal business, and they'll put your dirty laundry out for everybody to watch, and people can go back on YouTube and rewatch you. Get torn up about some bullshit that shouldn't have been in anybody's business, but now it is.
has that happened to you?
Nah, not yet. Not yet. I'm sure
Have you
eventually it might, but nah.
have you tore somebody else up?
Oh yeah, my last two battles versus Johnny Blaze and Mozzie. Definitely good battles. Definitely good battles. I put a lot of work into those. You should go check them out on YouTube. Hitman Chris versus, and you just type it in Hitman Chris versus, and you
Okay.
definitely find my battles.
Hell yeah. We will definitely
I'll
be
just look that up too.
checking that out.
Heck
Yeah,
All right.
man. Thank you.
So, Lucky 420, do you have any more questions?
No, I don't. But it was really nice to meet you, though, bro.
Thank you very much. It was nice to meet you too. Thank you for your questions and your time.
Yeah,
All
thank
right,
you for
welcome,
getting
man.
on. Appreciate you
Oh,
big
you're
time.
welcome.
And you are nominated to win some merch, the mega merch package.
Awesome.
And you keep watching and have a good night. Appreciate you.
Oh, you too, sweetie. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right. So, punking people works
Right.
out sometimes.
Right.
So it has been actually an hour. Normally that's the time that I go. Is there any
Right.
do you have more to talk about, or is there anything that I haven't asked you that you really want to shout out?
No, no, not as much as far as my business. Check out my battles. Try to stay in tune for what I got next. I got an album coming out. I'm working on an album right now. I'm working on a new project, and I'm gonna have a handful of features on that. And yeah, I'm just trying to be here, trying to show some love.
Hell yeah. So check you out on every platform.
Everything. The Real Hitman Chris on everything. Real Hitman Chris. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Definitely, check me up on YouTube, Spotify. I'm on all your streaming services, whatever you want.
Hell yeah. I will be checking out more of your music, even though I am subscribed to your YouTube, but I'm sure there's more places that I could go and we could all go. And speaking of that, I'm creating a huge ass playlist on YouTube with my YouTube channel, which I will be putting up the best music from all the artists that are interviewed. So, I mean, we should play another song before we end this. And we're not going to end this quite yet because we want to announce the winners, right?
Oh yeah,
And
definitely.
maybe we've got a few more viewers jumping on right now. So if you just jumped on, and just want to let you know, if you ask a really good question and Hitman Chris thinks it's the best one, you could win this mega pack of merch. And this is what everything looks like. Let me just show you. While we play, I'm just going to play Devil Shit. Okay? And while I play Devil Shit, I'm going to give everybody a chance to put up their questions. And yeah, just do it.
Yeah, definitely. Let's get to it.
That's all I need to say, right?
Well, out there you can handle this. A sick man above average. I'm fantastic like 4 horsemen doing damage with the blowtorch. A disaster just waiting to happen to the mass again. I really can't say I'm not surprised that all you people gonna recognize the real nigga on the up and up. Enough. I got my dick out and I'm fucking up whatever I want. I'm getting hot like the end of a blunt. Headline slots put an end of your slut. Acid tabs getting thrown in the front. And I'm laughing out loud while I swerve this truck. Up in the traffic, I'm moving rapid. Blood stains on the dance floor, I'm macking. This music leaving ruthless. What happened? A man about to crack your back and laughing. All the while I'm cracking, laughing. But never carries lacking, I don't keep it that simple. Written out the top of your block like a single. You don't wanna catch no beef, call me amigos. What I write with the pen is lethal. And what I spit is the chalk line. This that shit that brings out the ground. This that shit that cuts out your time.
I got horns on my head.
Get up off my level, kid.
I got horns on my head.
I stay up on that rebel shit.
I got horns on my head.
We mobbing about to hit this
I
lick.
got horns on my head.
So I guess I'm on some devil
I
shit.
got horns on my head.
Get up off my level,
I
kid.
got horns on my head.
I stay up on that rebel
I
shit.
got horns on my head.
We mobbing about to hit this
I
lick.
got horns on my head.
So I guess I'm on some devil shit. I love when the blood is dripping up off the blade. It's like marmalade, man. The game we play is on some other shit. Got it moving in the streets like Gondola. Can't be a role model, I am one with a bottle. Hitting full throttle, got it looking like a model. Trying to get into the crib, trying to see her titties wobble. I don't wanna stick it in, I just wanna see it swallow. know I'm hollow on the inside, so I fill the void with the fifth again. Why do I do this to myself? This is hell on earth. Holding a gun to my head, hoping that it bursts. And this handful of pills only making it worse. Damn near falling asleep while I'm rapping this verse. And this iron that I hold is burning through in your shirt. Getting down like a corpse, getting down in the
I
dirt.
got horns on my head.
Get up on my level,
I
kid.
got horns on my head.
I stay up on that rebel
I
tip.
got horns on my head.
We mobbing, but they hit this
I
lip.
got horns on my head.
So I guess I'm on some devil
I
shit.
got horns on my head.
Get up off my level,
I
kid.
got horns on my head.
I stay up on that rebel
I
tip.
got horns on my head.
We mobbing, but they hit this
I
lip.
got horns on my head.
So I guess I'm on some devil shit.
All right. Hey, I am just commenting Spencer's art. He is Doc Satan, and he would love this song.
Yeah.
Just put his name down there. He's a really dope tat artist, too. So, if you have one more question, go for it, but you only have 1 minute. So, sorry about your luck if you don't ask it. You have two contestants so far right now. Am I right?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, two contestants. Yeah. So that was dope.
Thank you very much.
That was really good. Can you tell us a little bit about this song too?
This one I was actually going through a lot during that time, and I was kind of struck between trying to get my shit together and being stuck in my fast ways of living and just moving forward and trying to just party all the fucking time, you know, just be out, drink, you know, fucking pop some pills and shit, you know, and it's nice to say now that I'm sober, you know, but back then it was that's all it ever was, you know, that's all it was, just fucking party and bullshit, you know. I'll be up for days on end. And that's what it was, you know. I'm on some devil shit. I'm on some fucking demon time shit, you know. I was getting kicked out of fucking bars. I was all over the fucking place. It was ridiculous. Yeah, it was a ridiculous time in my life, but you know, it was fun. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm not gonna say it wasn't fun. It was fun, but it didn't contribute to anything except just memories with people that I can't even call now, you know.
Yeah. So were you just out of control?
I was consciously out of control. You know, I felt like I knew what I was doing, but it was like I was just too hard headed to see that it just wasn't doing good for me, you know.
Mm-hmm. I see that. So what is different now? Like in comparison to then, you're more sober, or
I'm definitely more sober now. I'm as they say, I'm California sober. You know, I smoke the weed, but I don't even drink anymore now. I'll have an occasional drink every now and around when I feel the want for it, but I don't even want to do it. You know, just like drugs, I don't even want to do drugs. But it's nice to have a partner with me that helps and takes care of me and, you know, supports me just as much. But
that's cool.
yeah, it was different people in my life, and you know, they were contributing to not making this easy for me either, or themselves. So it's good to have the right people around you now. It's always good to fix the relationships you had with people that you can possibly salvage. You know, nobody lives here forever, you know, and I want to remember it all. I want to actually enjoy it all, you know, with the right people. And I feel like in the past 5 6 years, that's where it completely turned the fuck around. Because now I don't see half the people that I used to see when I used to party, you know, and I used to see them all the time, more than my own fucking family, you know. And now I don't get no calls. I've been sick. I've been up and down. I've been homeless. You know, I've been all over the fucking place since then. You know, I haven't got a call. Nobody hits me up. Nobody, and that's where the true colors shown, and that's where you got to make a decision if you're gonna continue waiting on somebody else or you're gonna just push yourself to
Don't be
do
chasing
you.
anybody. That's what I'm saying. Don't chase anybody. I quit drinking in 2018. And it was a shocker. Who the fuck came over anymore?
Mhm.
Because I stopped
Right.
drinking. It changed. I didn't realize how much of an alcoholic I was until I stopped. I
Hmm.
seriously, it was just normal life. And then when I stopped drinking, I was like, dude, I guess I only hung out, or we only hung out to drink, right?
Right, to go get kicked out of bars and shit, and that's
Yeah.
it. That's all we did. That's all we did, and it's crazy that you don't see that until it's too late,
Mhm.
and
It's like
and
lifting
I
up a whole new world. It's crazy. And when you realize who your true people are, that's the
definitely.
crazy part. That's the part where you're
Mhm.
humble.
And through all that, you better keep the ones that are there now with you, that change with you, that the ones that support your change, keep them close, show them love, call them like you call your family, like just
Speaking of that,
stay important,
speaking of that, one of my
Mhm.
biggest, most amazing people in my life, Sonny Farias, he does that for me, keeps me grounded. And those people are the
See,
people that should stay. But he has a
definitely.
question. Describe your life using a movie title.
Yeah, movie title. Man on the Moon.
Why is that?
Man, have you ever seen Man on the Moon?
Yeah,
Man, with
that's your
Jim
movie.
Carrey?
Yeah, that's your.
That man,
Do you feel
that's
like
my fucking jam.
there's cameras everywhere?
Oh man, there's definitely cameras everywhere. They're always watching, and it's always a struggle to entertain everybody, and
Mm.
it's not even just entertainment; it's just being there. It's always a struggle being there and doing and supporting and continuing.
Do you feel like this is your true self? I'm
I'm
basing
always
this
my
on
true
your
self.
answer, like because he in the movie it was like a fake world, and then when he found out the
No,
real world,
that's Truman Show. That's Truman Show.
oh, I'm thinking of a different one. Is the Man on
No,
the Moon the one
man,
with Morgan Freeman?
no, Man on the Moon is the one with the guy from Big Fat Liar. What's his name?
I
Paul Giamatti, I think it is. Um, he plays an old time comedian, and his style was very very random. He
mhm.
they didn't fuck with him because he was very very random, but it was always a struggle for him to be expressive with what he had inside, even though what he had inside was just fucking berserk. He was staging fights like wrestling fights with women. He staged his own death at some point. He was just being crazy, and I've always thought it was always a struggle for me to be heard and seen, and always got to do something random for it to be relevant. That's where a lot of my party days came from. Just who can party the hardest? Me, the hitman, can party the fucking
Mm,
hardest. And
mm,
and that's where you kept up with it. You kept up with something that was just you, but it just didn't have to go in that direction.
right.
Right.
So I haven't seen this movie, so I'm gonna have to see it just so I understand this a little better. And
You have to.
Andy Kaufman biopic, does that have something to do with the movie?
Yes. Yep. Andy Kaufman.
Okay.
Yep. That's
That's
that's who
the
the movie's
comedian?
about.
Okay.
Hmm.
Dang, I want to watch this. This sounds really
It's a
fascinating.
it's
I
it's a
don't think
really
I've seen
good
it.
movie. It's a really good movie. It's like it's something it's something to really get into. It's really good fucking movie. I 10 out of 10. This is my one of my favorite movies.
We'll have to check it out. That's cool.
Hmm.
That was a good question.
Yeah, it was actually.
Mm-hmm. And we are over the hour. So I guess you have
All
two people to
right.
choose from, and just a suggestion, you could split it. It's up to you. but
I
who do you
I
think asked
would
the best
I would
question?
split it, but I feel like I want to hand this off to Sonny because he did ask some really good questions and it was a real deeper topic.
Nice. Hey, Sunny K9, congratulations. You have won the most amazing merch. We need some clap sound effects in here. Here, let's clap louder. Here, let me put up the picture. Congratulations!
Yup.
Congratulations! Thank you! Thank you! I hope that's not too loud.
Yo, congratulations.
There. Drum roll, please.
Yep.
So, this has been a really good interview. What do you think? Have you enjoyed it on Zoetic Productions?
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
Yeah.
100%. Shout out to you and thank you very much for having me on your show, you know.
Yeah, anytime you want to get on, just let me know. And if you know anybody that needs a little light shown on their craft, you know where to go. And all of you watching right now, I know some of you may be kind of late in the game, maybe watching this later on in time. And just subscribe, check out his music.
Yeah.
Check out, do you have a merch site?
I do. There's if you go to any one of my platforms, you can find my hyper follow link and you can see my merch. You could see my affiliates.
Oh, cool.
Yup. I got, shout out to my homie Sam Smiley, para nosotros. You know, that's the brand to be wearing. That's what's on. What's that? Shout out to him. Shout out to Gabby's Goodies. If you in the Chicago area, you know you want something sweet in your life. Gabby's Goodies. Look it
Is
up.
that who Gabby is right here? She says, "Woo woo,
Yeah, it
great
is.
interview." Hey, what's up, Gabby? So she makes sweets?
Yeah, she does. She's a baker. She's a really good baker. She makes all types of sweets. She food preps, all types of good shit. You know what I'm saying? Hit her
That's
up for some.
cool. Like unique
Yeah,
stuff? What makes it stand
yeah,
out?
she takes custom orders and they just pop out. It really does. It does shine a light on something unique. You know, they're nice. They're fucking. It's good. You have to try them for yourself.
Gabby, I'm looking for sponsors for like underground commercials, and you're the kind of person I would love to talk to if you're interested in something like that.
Definitely.
You just give me what, $25. I play your commercial a lot. That's a dope deal. But anyways,
there you go.
Yeah. So whoop whoop everybody. Thank you for getting on. Congratulations, Sunny K9. Ow! Sunny K9 has won the merch pack, which he's going to appreciate. He appreciates your style of music. And there's a CD in there?
Hell yeah, there's a CD in there.
Sweet.
And there's going to be a lot of random stuff in there too. It's not just what's in that picture. You're going to get a bunch of random stuff. Just
straight from Chicago. So we'll get Sunny's address to you. And thank you for getting on. And thank you everybody for watching. If you're watching in the future, thank you. Appreciate you. Comment and subscribe to his channel and watch his music. And also, if you don't mind liking Zoetic Productions page and maybe checking out the YouTube, mad love. Mm-hmm. All right. Love. On that note, I'm just going to kind of trail out with some of your music playing. And yeah, I think we played all the songs too.
There we go.
Thank you, everyone.
Let's get it.
Oops.
Yo, I'm bringing that one that'll rattle the box. The big man down in bottles like you're taking a shot.